Hello, beautiful! Welcome to the presumably thrilling conclusion of Let's Play Half-Life Blue Shift. I want to start off by wishing a happy YouTube birthday to me, because today is my second anniversary of making Let's Plays. Woohoo for me! Started off with my Medal of Honor Let's Play this day 2 years ago, so bam, it's been a while, hasn't it? Almost 600 videos, almost 1,500 subscribers. Man, I've come a pretty long way since then of having, well, one video and no subscribers, so that's a pretty big gain in my book, especially in 2 years. Never thought I'd make it this far, but enough talk about me. Let's continue on with this game, 'cause it's not going to play itself. As you may have noticed, I actually figured out that when you press the button, it makes this thing go over here. As you may have guessed by now, I am a complete idiot, so I didn't recognize that at the beginning. But I'm guessing this is where the battery is. Right. Aren't I right, sir? Yep. He says I'm right. He said I'm right. Didn't you hear? Oh, look! It's these guys again! Oh! I'm on to you. I wasn't even surprised that time. So far, so good. I really love these old stations, by the way. Oh my god! Steve! Not you too!
I was hoping you'd show up. You have to get this power cell charged and back up to Dr. Rosenberg. I'd help, but I'm hurt pretty bad.
I can see that.
You can probably push the power cell through the fence into the charging station behind me.
What's wrong with your neck, Steve? What did they do to your neck? No! You bastards. Oh well. We'll get a new one. Now, I should have probably been listening to what he was saying. I'm guessing I put it in there and it charges? And stuff? What do I put in there? Oh, I might want to put it there, you know, where it will charge. But I probably want to put it in here first. Maybe that takes it back to the scientist. Yeah, I might want to charge it first. Should have probably listened to Steve and his dying words, but I was too busy mourning his death prematurely. Sorry about that, Steve. I'll make it up to you. Give you a nice funeral. About 30 seconds. Push the block. Pull the block. The block is your friend. He fights for freedom. And charging. There we go. Press the button. Receive magical battery. I love that noise. It's like the noise of 15 different things in the Black Mesa Research Institute. Might as well deal with Steve. Hardly knew ya. Actually, I kind of did. You're all kind of the same anyway. Oh. Damn it, he's made of metal. We can fix that. Stay clear! Just as planned. Well, let's get this battery safe and sound back in the hands of Rosie and his dorky friend. Come on. Come on, baby. I ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, there we go. Get in there. And press the button. Problem solved. Payload accepted. How good, wonderful. Probably shouldn't stand there. Mission accomplished, I guess? Cool, let's leave. What's in here? Hello? I feel like I've been here before. Oh, it's this hallway. Oh yes, that's where Steve suffered his fatal wounds, and where'd that scientist dude go off to? Oh yeah, that's the scientist we saw earlier. He ran down that corridor and realized that, oh crap, there's a sheer drop here and I can't make it, and so he just stood there and got butchered. Serves him right for just standing there. Maybe that monster caught up to him. Whatever works. More elevators. I hope this is probably the last elevator of the game. Let's cross our fingers, although I can't do that because I'm holding this gun. Now I can cross my fingers with my other hand that you can't see because it's off screen. A leap of faith!
We've already begun preparing the device with
Who's your
the
new
fresh
friend?
power cell you set up. This time, however, the process is going to be a bit more complex.
Oh, great.
So I'll need you to help me in the main room. Let's hurry. There's no time to waste.
Alrighty then, if you insist. You keep just dragging me into this, don't you, Rosie? I've gotten kind of used to it, but it still feels like you're kind of pushing me around. Looks stressed. He's always got that gray hair.
All right.
Need to lighten
I'll
up.
stay down here to monitor the system levels and direct the procedure. I need you to climb up to the control room and activate the main power. Once the process has started, you'll also need to release the damping logs each time the system has charged in order to open the displacement field. Don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. The process is simple, and I'll let you know when you need to do something.
Alright, if you say so. I ain't been one for them computer-ins, but if you're telling me I can do it, I guess I can. If it ain't too much trouble. There we go. Main power's
Very
on.
good. Stand by, Calhoun. Once the system is initialized, it'll take a few moments for the interpolating resonance coils to achieve focus.
That made no sense, but sure, alright. Whatever you say, Doctor. So I'm guessing I press the big red button whenever you say so? Right? I'll take that as a yes.
Everything is looking up. Oh no. The primary coolant line has been ruptured. Calhoun, go to the valve located on the catwalk and release the pressure. Hurry, before the system overheats.
I'm working on it. Where the hell is that? There it is. Nope. Come on, valve.
This is no time good. Now keep turning the crank until the pressure...
Come on, baby. Shit. Worst time ever, guys. Oh, come on. Almost there. Almost there's the green. Green's good, right? There we go.
Good work, Calhoun. That was close. The system has stabilized and the main capacitors are charging. When the main charge meter reaches full, I'll need you to open the displacement field from the control room.
Whatever you say, sir. I guess that's the meter, right? Or is that just the lighting panel? No, that's a meter. It's going up, right?
We're almost there.
I can see that. Got my finger on the E key. Ready to use.
Okay, the system is...
I pushed the button.
Throw the switch located at the...
I already did.
The field is open. Go now, Walter.
Poor Walter.
Very good, Calhoun.
He gets to be the guinea pig. Well, I guess I was the first guinea pig. I'll just wait a bit. Guess I gotta pull that thing again. I don't think I do. It's filling up. Halfway there. Oh dear. Got some friends coming. Just wait a minute, guys. I gotta push a button. Then I'll deal with you. The old-fashioned way. Wait a minute.
Almost there.
Shit. Okay. Get your butt out there.
You must go now, Simmons.
Simmons! Any army dudes? Where are them army dudes? I heard you.
I'm going to go through next, but don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. I've set the system to automatically start the charging sequence once I've made it through. Just wait for the levels to reach full again and open the field like you've been doing.
Alrighty then, if you say so. I hope this goes alright. Uh-oh. That's not a good noise.
Alright, it's ready.
Get your ass out of here, Rosie. I got these guys.
Good luck, Mr. Calhoun. I'll see you on the other side.
The other side of what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Safe here, I guess. As long as those grunts don't find me. Come on. Oh, maybe I should get up there and press the button when that thing's full. Yeah, that's probably what he wanted me to do. Great. Fuck! Ah! Alrighty then, it's you and me, Satchel Charge. Almost there, come on. Oh, Brrr! Did I make it? Oh.
There he is. Calhoun, you've arrived.
What was that?
When you didn't come through right away, we thought that the... Oh no, there's
Uh-oh.
something wrong here. Simmons!
Where are my legs?
Calhoun! His body seems to be in some sort of resonance displacement.
Oh no, does that mean my legs are in Zen? And my brain's in Uranus? Oh no. Oh god. What?
Taking this Freeman guy.
screaming!
Got him. But
Help me!
Now. Let me see. Find the body. Body? What body?
Help! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank God you made it. It was
Did I?
worried that a malfunction occurred at the last moment and you might have been caught in an infinite harmonic reflux.
My God, that sounds like it would
If that's
suck.
the case, then you're lucky to be standing here. Then again, we're all lucky.
Where'd Simmons go?
Thanks
Oh, there
to
he is.
you, however, we were actually able to pull off this half-brained idea. We
Whew.
made it, Mr. Calhoun. We made it.
My crowbar! I can't leave home without that! Subject Calhoun. Status out of range. No further comment. Looks like I escaped the clutches of the malevolent G-Man. He doesn't know where I am, but I know where I am. I'm at the end of Half-Life Blue Shift. Because the credits are rolling. That was really short. Like, that was my shortest Let's Play ever. Gearbox is what? Gearbox is delicious? Oh, these dudes. Oh, alright. Shortest Let's Play ever. How long was that? 2 weeks? I started it on, when the new year began, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's been about 2 weeks. That's pretty damn short. I think my shortest one before that was Dino Crisis, which took about a month. So, that's a big lapse. Didn't take too long at all, really. I thought it would take a little bit longer, but there was no final boss. That was just kind of a final puzzle sequence, which I'm fine with, but... thoughts on Blue Shift? It's not bad, but really, in the end, it just feels like more Half-Life with just a little bit more story, evolution, you might say. A little bit more character depth. I feel like I was a little bit more attached to Rosie because he wasn't just a generic scientist or a generic soldier or some dude watching me from the shadows or an alien shooting at me. He was a character that was named and had a function throughout the entire plot and was kind of the driving focus of it all. So I always knew that I was doing his stuff and that he was the one with the plan in mind, and I was just kind of the end. I was kind of the means to the end, but it just feels like it doesn't have the freshness that Opposing Force had. Opposing Force felt like what an expansion pack should. It felt like it improved upon the original game in ways that needed to be there in the first place, and it just felt like a better game for it overall. It felt like a more complete game. Oh, nice. I went back to the title screen. I don't think Opposing Force did that. It just felt more cohesive as an experience, because there were whole new things, whole new mechanics that weren't even in the first Half-Life that were introduced in Opposing Force, like being able to control your squad mates like that, and the squad mates having different functions, whole new alien weapons, that kind of stuff, and a whole new boss. And new enemies too. So it just felt like a more cohesive game than Blue Shift does. Blue Shift feels kind of like a retread. That's kind of a mean thing to say, because I like Blue Shift. It's not bad. It's more Half-Life, and I'm perfectly okay with more Half-Life, because Half-Life's pretty damn good. But it's just more Half-Life, and it's nothing particularly new or novel other than some more in-depth characters and, well, more Half-Life, and one of the most moronic puzzles I've ever seen so far in my Let's Playing career. I mean, that barrel? Come on, that's just ridiculous. If everything in Black Mesa, including the corpses, weren't made out of metal, that puzzle would have been very impossible. There aren't any new weapons, any new items in this game. There's no alien gun that shoots balls, which is probably my favorite weapon in Opposing Force. There's no ray cannon, there's no B cannon. It just feels a little more reserved and just kind of bland, I hate to say. It just feels like more Half-Life, which, as I said, is nice, but I expect more from an expansion pack than that. Every other, it's I wouldn't call it disappointing. It's just kind of meh. But I guess it doesn't make sense to harp on a game that's, more than 10 years old at this point. It doesn't make sense to complain about it because it's kind of out of context. But whatever. I like Blue Shift. I like Barney. I think he's pretty nice. Is Barney in the other Half-Life games? I wouldn't know, because I haven't played any of them. Maybe I should give Half-Life 2 a spin. I've gotten quite a few requests for it in the time that I started playing Half-Life, which was late. The midpoint of last year, after I finished Earthbound, so it's been a while. This Half-Life thing's been going on for a bit, hasn't it? Ugh, I could have kept it going on. I mean, if I wanted to just continue on with Half-Life 2, that would probably be all I did for the next year. But I said I wanted to do something different other than a first-person shooter, although I might end up eating my words because, you see, I said I was going to do an RPG after Blue Shift, but I decided maybe I'll just do Call of Duty United Offensive anyway, because it's still got a good chunk of the votes, and I want to kind of get United Offensive uninstalled from my computer, because it's been there since I moved down here to up here to Fort Worth, and that's about almost a year and a half ago. Well, it's getting on a year and a half ago, so it's been on my computer just taking up space. Like, I should totally Let's Play that one day. I'll do it eventually, but it's just been sitting there, and I kind of want to just get that out of the way so I can uninstall it and make room for other things. And that would complete the Call of Duty series as that I've currently done, and that'd probably be the only Call of Duty game I do for a long time. And that also gives me more time to playtest other RPGs that I might be interested. Right now, I've done very little playtesting for potential RPGs, like SNES games and N64 games, and possibly even PlayStation games, or even PC games, whatever, games, that I would potentially Let's Play. Because if I'm going to do an RPG, it's going to take me forever, just like Earthbound did. It's going to take me a while, because RPGs take me a while. Except for Mass Effect, which I'm kind of just plowing through, but that's beside the point. And if I'm going to end up playing a game for 4 months, I want it to be a game that I like playing, of course. I don't want to just start some random game on a fluke like, oh, this... Well, actually, I'm kind of contradicting myself right there, because I did start Earthbound on a fluke. It was just, some dude messaged me and said, hey, you should totally Let's Play Earthbound. And right after System Shock failed, because I was just on DOSBox fooling around with that and wasting my time, and it was just not accomplishing anything. I was really frustrated by it, because it just wasn't working. And then I just decided, hey, this dude told me to do Earthbound. I'm just gonna do it. And I did, and it turned out really well for something that I didn't plan ahead for at all. At least I thought it turned out really well. I'm sure there are some who would disagree on that. But I like to think that I do a good job, and I put my best foot forward in everything I do. So, look forward for United Offensive coming up shortly after this. School starts for me in about a little less than a week. So that might interfere with how often videos get uploaded, but it's not like they don't get terrible. I admit I upload relatively irregularly, but I like Let's Playing, but I like Let's Playing on my own terms. I don't necessarily want to feel like Let's Playing is something that I absolutely have to do. I want it to be something that I want to do. And whenever I want to do it, I do it. Which, that might be 3 days, that might be 2 days, that might be the day, one day, and then another day, and another day. Whatever works out. And school is always a determining factor. I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling. That's what I tend to do at the end of Let's Plays. I just ramble on and on and on about stuff no one cares about. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this blind Let's Play of Half-Life Blue Shift, because I really liked it. I thought Blue Shift was cool, if kind of a retread. But a retread I wouldn't mind going down. You know, it's like a trip down memory lane. You don't usually mind going down, unless if it's a particularly bad memory lane, which you shouldn't be going down in the first place. Which is why I don't play games like Chrome. Next up will be Call of Duty United Offensive, and shortly after I begin that, there should be a voting video up for the next project, which will be an RPG of some sort, as of yet to be determined, because ultimately you will determine it. There'll probably only be about 5 or 6 games running for that contest, because I don't want to put like 30 different RPGs, like, I don't know, whatever, and then there's just tons of really disorganized voting, and I have to count it all, and it's just a pain, and it turns out the one game that got like 5 more votes and everything else won, and sure, that makes sense, but it feels like, well, a lot of people wanted this too, and a lot of people wanted this too, and now I feel like half my audience is disappointed. But that's a matter for another day. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Happy birthday to me. Well, happy YouTube birthday. And I'll see y'all guys later.